She ain't got no expectation. You can be let down. Something make you feel it. I'm up early in the morning, spilling thoughts for protection on my nightstand. I close my eyes, I want no light. Ain't got it so much, one race like this. I tread lightly on my own path, I'm lost, I'm blinded. Don't worry about my finance, wait out the field. Out of unsolved murder, but they're like us up for pills. When they need some niggas fake real. Smile in my face, they see me niggas with fake grills. They so shade. Never thought about a love, man, they ruin your whole day. No foreplay, finger foot the Glock and it on. I think I found my purpose, not to be worth it for your love, but I'm not for certain. And I'm not gonna count no favors, cause I did it from the heart. Mom going through domestic violence, where it left me scarred. It broke my heart, see my hero getting broken guard. Repeated flashbacks, my old life, I made it far. Barely even touch my heart. These times they gon' get better. You with me, you gon' ride or you gon' set up. Leave me for a better life, no care if I get wet up. Say my thoughts, I'm feeling better. As long as I live on this earth, yeah, I got you this forever. I die for you, you're special. Don't lie, I ain't expected. You selfish, you careless, I'm jealous. My other mama felon, she cried on my shoulder. Her son gang banging. She want the best for him right now, but he just ain't thinking. Too deep in the life, he say he living dangerous. Can I blame him? Early on, fascinated by bangles. Look how life changed. R.I.P. Rambo, he took his own life. Shed tears on them long nights. These long fights, I ain't lost the battle. Sit in the dark and reflect on all of my faults. Take me for all my flaws. I'm back against the wall. My feelings, they all gone. My thoughts, I got them flown out to Paris. Shit like the ones in secret, better like they parents. R.I.P. me, so look up to him and I don't think that he knows. Don't play with his name. That's gonna leave your life on repo for many years. Shut my nigga mama house up, he shedding tears. I'm sliding with him all my life, we been locked in for years. We been locked in for years. When it come to you, I ain't got no fear. That's how I pray for brighter days, give me a reason to know where my shade. In a place of refuge where I can hide and feel safe. I can hide and feel my pain. Spilling thoughts for protection on my nightstand. I close my eyes, I want no light. Ain't got it so much, one race like this. I tread lightly on my own path, I'm lost, I'm blind. Don't worry about my finance, wait out the field. Out of unsolved murder, but they're like us up for pills. When they need some niggas fake real. Smile in my face, they see me niggas with fake grills. They so shade.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? I see y'all in the building. Y'all coming through, banging in the building, man. Salute to my guy Pete, man, for the $10 cash app, man. Come through, busting through the door. Now, everyone, please hit the like button coming in. Please hit the like button. And if you hadn't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I know y'all be over here rocking with me, so I get it. If I was y'all, I'd rock with me too. Cause man, y'all know this just how I go over here. You know, we have content creators, man. They be breaking that shit down, man, and putting pieces together, man. Hey, I dig it. I enjoy it. I love it because we all in the same fight. But you know, over here, man, we just gonna tell it just what it is, man. I mean, I'm no holds bars, man, on how I feel about these people, man, and how they be acting. But salute to everybody for coming in, man, and salute to everybody who also, contribute and help sponsor the show, because without y'all, man, we cannot keep it going. So salute to my boy Pete, man, for the $10 cash out. Please make sure y'all show some love as well by donating and sponsoring this platform, man. You over here, it is what it is. Say what up. Your ass crazy. That's what's up. But check this out, though. And fair use is in effect, too. Just gonna say it to be on the safe side, because I'm gonna tell you, these comments I be reading up under my lives and stuff, man, these people ain't got nothing better else to do. I don't go on their pages. I ain't trying to look what they talking about. I know they lying on Karmelo, so I'm not going over there trying to listen to what the hell they talking about. But boy, I'm telling you, boy, they come over here, and man, they do the most. They do the most, man. They got a whole lot to say, a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. But in this case, though, to be honest, I think the Metcalfs, they said a whole lot of something. Even though they supporters be talking a whole lot of nothing, the Metcalfs, they said a whole lot of something. Now, before I even get on Megan and Metcalf, you know, the pizza delivery specialists, the do you want extra anchovies, you know, specialists. We're gonna talk. I just thought about it. I said, God damn, man, that's bad, man. I ain't even think about it. I said, do you want extra anchovies? Or would you like black olives or green olives? Yeah, for real though, if it was a person. I know that's right. Salute the Megan Metcalf though. Yeah, that motherfucker talking about she driving from Grapevine. I hear you. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole song, huh? Yeah. Would you like anchovies? Would you like black olives? Would you like them black or green? Would you like extra cheese or extra sauce? Oh yeah. We have many specials today. But anyway, y'all, let me get out there, motherfucker. But check this out though. And Jeff Metcalf, man, you talking about, boy, man, you can see the hate in their eyes for each other. Man, she hate that man. She hate Jeff Metcalf as much as Hunter and Austin hated Jeff Metcalf. But we gonna get to that too. But she can't, man, she hate that dude with every look, as a mother, I know what she doing. She trying to protect old Hunter boy. But Hunter, we know what you did last summer. We know what you did last spring, Hunter. We know what you did, Hunter. And we get it. She gonna try to protect her son. But that goddamn Jeff Metcalf, yeah, it is what it is with him. Typical old, you know, wino. You know, typical racist. You know, just the typical old Jeff. But I'm gonna tell y'all what really got me though. When they released this video, right? Y'all remember Judge Roach Jr., right? You know what? I don't know. You know, allegedly Jeff used to beat her ass, so I don't know. She probably hates Jeff just as much as we do. I'm just saying. Yeah, because allegedly Jeff used to beat her ass and, you know, do all type of fucked up shit to her. So, you know, I don't know. And I don't approve of that shit, man. Domestic violence. So yeah. You know, hell yeah. Probably was her shit. You know what I'm saying? They found in the bleachers. I'm just saying. And we gonna get to that too about that, you know, piece of shit ass knife that they put in evidence. We gonna talk about that shit too. Judge Roach Jr. This motherfucker had the audacity to say that say the twins beat her ass too. Everybody beat Megan ass. That's what's up, man. I dig it. I wouldn't put it past them though, like little dirty boys, man. But yeah, man. God damn, you got me all going. But no, for real though, Judge Rowe said the biggest mistake that he made was not being transparent enough and putting cameras in the courtroom so everybody could see what was going on in the courtroom. This is what he said on that interview. This is what he said on that interview. After they found and sentenced Karmelo to 35 years. Man, you knew exactly what you were doing. Knew exactly what you was doing. And see, the crazy part about it is we all know, y'all. We all know. If there was anything on Karmelo Anthony, boy, they would have put that shit out, man, the first 5 minutes of them, retrieving the evidence, getting the footage or whatever it may have been. Man, they would have been showing that shit everywhere. They would have been showing that shit everywhere. NBA playoffs was going on. You best believe on a commercial, they were going to have that track meet footage showing on a commercial. They were going to have it showing, you know what I'm saying, during the halftime show. They was going to make sure everybody seen that footage of what allegedly Karmelo Anthony is supposed to have been done. I try not to be ignorant indoor. I try not to be. I try to just be as truthful as I can be. But y'all know that. That video would have been shown everywhere. But here go the kicker with me though, right? Here go the kicker with me. Let me ask y'all something, chat. Let me ask y'all something. Did you guys ever see the picture where they say they found the alleged weapon used to take out Austin Metcalf? Did you guys see the picture that was taken of where they found the alleged weapon, or where they when Austin got hit up in them bleachers? If you have, then that should have been questioned by you from jump right then and now. Now we have seen the footage where we see a motherfucker go to the garbage can. We seen the coach, right there with the student, who went to the garbage can and put something in there, then went taking it out and all that. Yeah, we seen that. But did you see where was the alleged weapon at that was used allegedly to take out Austin Metcalf? Where was it located at in them bleachers? Give y'all time to think about that. If you seen the picture where they snapped it and showed where they found the weapon at, I'm going to explain to y'all where they found it at in a minute. Now, I'm going to try to read some of these comments. Now, if you want me to read your comment, just highlight it in the super chat. I would definitely get to it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to read all the comments too, though. No doubt. Say the Metcalfs have two GoFundMes. Jeff Metcalf, oh yeah, 700,000. And Megan Metcalf, the mama, only got 200. Yeah, she hot. She pissed like a motherfucker. This dude almost raised $1 million. And he going on tour. He going on tour lying about the same shit. Putting out, pretty much he's trying to control the narrative, because guess what? He know that trial is coming. He knows there's going to be a new trial coming. That's why he's running around here trying to control the narrative, so that if and when that trial does happen, thinking people be stuck on stupid and be stuck on that same bullshit that was playing down there in Collin County in that courthouse the day that Karmelo got sentenced. But check this out though. Back to the weapon, the knife. From what I understand, they found that knife that they said Karmelo used. That was his. And we're going to get to that too. Because I got a problem with this shit, y'all. They found the knife tucked up under the bleachers. Well, underneath one of the seats on the bleachers. Like maybe, what they said, a row or two where Karmelo had ran up. And they found it tucked like up underneath the bleachers. What are the odds of that shit happening, man? Where that motherfucker just tucked right up under the bleachers. Well, the picture that they showed, baby, I don't know whose it was or what it was. The picture that they showed, I don't know who fucking utility knife that was or tool that was. I don't know whose it was. For all I know, I don't even know if Karmelo even had one. With all the evidence that they done suppressed. I hear these raccoons, they say that Karmelo admitted this or admitted that. What did he admit? What did he admit? When that call came over the scanner, the police scanner, and they started talking about the alleged suspect, Karmelo like, no, not alleged. I was involved. I did it. Pretty much saying he was involved in the altercation that was up there. You know what I'm saying? In them bleachers. I never recall him. Good evening. I never recall him admitting to anything pertaining to Austin Metcalf. But I'll tell you what sounds and looks very strange to me. We've seen motherfucking Eddie get fucking naked out there. See, that's why Jeff got to stay on this tour run. He got to keep on talking. He got to keep on steering that narrative out there because he knows this shit coming to an end. He knows it's coming to an end, y'all. Now, as far as, Megan Metcalf, I think she knows it's coming to an end too. And you got to think about it, man. You got to be a fucked up individual, man, to sit and put that shit on a kid. Because I'm going to tell you right now, about 80% of the people here don't even think that Karmelo even had anything to do with no type of stabbing or poking or whatever you want to call it. If they were looking at that video that they put in court, which I can play it, Karmelo was already up out of the goddamn bleachers. That's true. Yeah, appeals can take years, but I think just like Judge Roach rushed this court hearing, against Karmelo, I think they're gonna, find a way to make sure that this appeal finds a way to get handled by, first of the year or beforehand. This case isn't like any other case. It's a little different. It's different because you got a kid that was 17 years old get railroaded in Collin County with no evidence. Now, I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, y'all. And I'm not claiming to be. But when have y'all ever seen or heard of a murder trial and you don't have no murder weapon? When have y'all ever seen that? You can't bring, even in the OJ trial, shit, they had the butcher knife that they found in the house. How the hell you don't have nothing when it comes to Karmelo Anthony? It's mighty funny. Like I said, man, Eddie goddamn the butt Nick yet. Maybe Eddie poked motherfucking Austin. Yeah, evidently had a lot of shit on him, a lot of blood on him to be changing clothes out there. That wasn't the original weapon. They had a knife in a Ziploc bag, a tool, if that's whatever you want to call it. But it wasn't the original weapon that supposedly been Karmelo's. No one admitted to that. That was Karmelo's tool or whatever it may have been. They said they went and got a replica. So where the fucking real knife at? Where the real tool at? Where is it? A duplicate ain't good enough though. We gotta have the original. We gotta have the actual weapon that was used if there was a crime committed by Karmelo Anthony. Where is it? I don't know nothing about a Ziploc bag and evidence. If they didn't bring it to the courtroom, and say, hey, this is the one that Karmelo Anthony had in his hands, his fingerprints were all over this tool, then that's nothing that we need to talk about. They didn't do that. And you have never, just no weapon, no case, no face, no case. You can't go to court and don't have the weapon that was used. That's why they have, like, even with a pistol, you got to be able to match the ballistics of the bullet. You just can't come there with a damn 9mm and the motherfucker got hit up with a 380. Where they do that at? I understand the defense did not dispute all that. We know all that. We get that. So that's why I say this case may move faster. Man, I wouldn't trust shit coming from the prosecution or Collin County saying there were fingerprints here, fingerprints there. Ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way. After the shit that they pulled, who would trust anything dealing with the prosecutors in Collin County? Or the fucking judge in Collin County? Ain't no way. So yeah, until you bring me the real deal Holyfield, then that's what we need to go off of. But like I said, meanwhile, we got Eddie over here. He done got butt naked. Did they bring his clothes or his attire that he had on when he was up there jumping on fucking Carmelo Anthony and somehow got shit all on him? Oh man, this kickback on this appeal gonna be real in the field. That's why I said I don't think it's gonna take forever to go through the appeals court. Isn't got to the place to where it's national. Everybody want to know now. Everybody wants to know what Carmelo Anthony has to say. Am I right or wrong, chat? Who wants to know what Carmelo Anthony has to say? I think that's kind of fucked up too, or kind of strange too, where, man, we done heard everything from their mama to their grandma to Megan, you know what I'm saying, asking the motherfucker, do they want extra cheese and anchovies on a pizza? But we ain't never heard Carmelo give his side of the story. Yeah. But I tell you, man, this case, man. This case has brought out these racists, man, because they know the thrill of white supremacy. It has to stand tall and stand strong. That's why they so invested in it. That's why they so invested in it. Because they're like, shit, if that little motherfucker did that to, this motherfucker, down there in Texas, shit, we ain't gonna be able to just pull out on them and they pull out on us and holler, self-defense, and they can't, they gonna be able to fight it too. Oh, this case is very important. But just the fact that, man, I just don't understand how, anyone, especially raccoons, how they can sit up here. I can't wait till they get they nigga wake up call though. I can't wait. I can't wait till they get their nigga wake up call. Majority of them do. Majority of them do. From sports figures to fucking movie actors to rappers to the common ordinary day man. They somehow get their nigga wake up call. Exactly. And without that prosecutor not presenting the actual fucking weapon at trial, that's a fucking problem. Hell, for all I know, that could have been your goddamn knife. That could have been Eddie Kane Jr. right motherfucking knife right here. I don't know who knife it was. But hey, check this out though. This will always stick with me, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button coming in. And if you got your CBD or your Black and Mild or your cigars, whatever you smoke, light it up, man. Whatever you drink, pour it up. We gonna be here for a minute. Having a great old time, you know what I'm saying? Talking about this bullshit that these folks than put our little brother in, man. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you though, man, I am so proud to be black, and I'm just so proud to be a black man in America today because, boy, I love seeing our brothers and our sisters stand up, speaking out, being encouraging, being supporting, being supportive, I mean. That shit means everything, man. Because we know how important that this situation is. It's so important that we got 100-some people in here on YouTube and another 40 on Facebook. We need to get the likes up. That's how important it is. But these motherfuckers think we stupid, y'all. How the fuck can my brother get taken out and I'm there and I don't take the stand? How the fuck do I watch my brother get taken out and I don't take the stand? Let me tell y'all something that sticks out to me all the time. And y'all know I'm going to play it before the night over with. That's why I don't think Karmelo did that shit, y'all. Oh, Hunter boy. You know the motherfucker don't nobody like. You know, they say allegedly there was a video out here where Jeff was looking at motherfucking Hunter all fucked up. Even the mammy, even the bitch that be talking about, would you like anchovies or onions on that pizza to go? Your total will be $13.99. Yeah, that motherfucker there. They looked like they was in disgust. I'm talking about just disgusted. That motherfucker Hunter, this is what he said. This will always stick with me. He didn't say a mistake by Karmelo. He didn't say a mistake by that dude or that guy. He just was like, yep, one mistake and, you know, your life can be taken just like. What fucking mistake was made, Hunter? That's the question. If I can ask Hunter Metcalf anything in this world, I will ask him what mistake was he really talking about? What fucking mistake were you talking about, Hunter? Allegedly, what I hear, that a couple of them motherfucking boys had, you know what I'm saying, knives out there. And it don't surprise me. They're in Texas. And the motherfuckers hunt. And they were putting up tents that day. Remember Hunter said that they were putting up tents? You know, really the dumb motherfuckers supposed to have said canopy, but we'll go with the tent shit. You know, they motherfuckers think they smarter than us anyway, but you know. We'll go with the tent shit. We'll go with that. But they were putting up those canopies too. And they had just went fishing. I'm just saying. Have y'all ever thought about if Karmelo was, you know, framed or anything like that? Yeah. The one that the night that was with the M carved in it. Yeah, that one there. That's the one they had in the fucking Ziploc. The fuck out of here. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something I do know. Down there in them towns, the subdivision like Frisco, Plano, uh, they tend to let white students get away with more majority of the shit than they let black students get away with. Now y'all, I know y'all done heard it where Megan Metcalf came out and was talking about that fucking email. This little girl said on that email that she don't know what enrages Hunter. I know what enrages Hunter. Okay, Endor, we get it. I know what enrages Hunter. Boy, ain't nothing. Man, listen, y'all. For a young boy, a young teenage boy, it's two things that'll fuck a motherfucker up, man. Just hear me out on this. There's two things that'll fuck a motherfucker up, really. They twins. One twin getting all the praise. They make good. Shut up, Endor. Stop it. They get all these, good grades. They get a little shine on the football field. They may have a couple of gals right there. But the other twin, he just a fuck up. Everything about him just a fuck up. Can't spell his name. Always arguing with somebody. Disrespecting the little girls because they won't give him no play. Oh, that'll fuck a youngster bad. Mama sitting up there rubbing his back. Y'all remember what Megan said? Yeah, I just get up there and I just rub his back and I just see the little hairs, stick up. Bitch, shut up. Stop it. Oh, it's killing him, eating him alive. Ooh, but I'm gonna fuck y'all up with this one here, though. But you know what's even worse? You know what's even worse, y'all? When you are the motherfucker that invites Karmelo over there to the tent. Hey, Mello, man, come here, man. Oh, there go Eddie right there. Eddie the motherfucker, calling Mello to see if, hey, man, can I go on a double date, what I'm saying, with you? Can I ride with you and, my cousin and all that shit? Meanwhile, this nigga mad than a bitch at Karmelo. Meanwhile, this nigga mad than a motherfucker at old girl, Karmelo little girlfriend. Cause ain't nothing worse in the world than a nigga being put in the friend zone. I don't give a fuck what you say. Man, ain't nothing worse than being put in the friend zone when you want to get with a motherfucker. Now call me a lie. Ain't nothing worse with being put in the friend zone, especially when you like them. See, that play cousin shit. That play cousin shit. Oh, man, that's that shit where that motherfucker put you in that friend zone. You can't get none, homeboy. But this new nigga that's came into town. Hello. This new nigga can get son as it came into town. Hello. Yeah, play cousin. Play cousin stands for motherfucker. She don't wanna fuck you, nigga. That's what it mean, Eddie. She don't wanna fuck with you, Eddie. Ain't nothing worse than that, man. Yeah, Mimi. Shit, ain't nothing worse than being put in the friend zone. Hello. Shit. Y'all in the chat, shit, fellas, y'all know. Shit. Yeah, y'all done been there before. Y'all done been 16, 17 years old before, 15. Shit. Yeah, shit. Man, I ain't bullshitting you. Just telling you what it is. Ain't nothing worse than being put in a motherfucking friend zone category, boy. Shit, yeah, that shit'll make you do some things you don't want to do, like set up your own partner that you're so-called partners with. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Hey, salute to Cynthia K for the $20 cash out. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all support the platform too. We got super chats, we got cash out, we got PayPal. Y'all make sure y'all show me some love over here, cause we gonna be here for a minute. But see, what most people don't understand though is that Megan and Jeff, y'all gotta look in the mirror your goddamn self. See, when you got all that dysfunction at home and no love, all you hear is shut up, bitch, or fuck you, and you know, leave, Jeff, leave, just leave, Jeff. Get out of here, Jeff. Get out of here, Jeff. Fuck you, bitch. You're a cunt. You're a cunt. The white boy say, you fucking cunt. Jeff. 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 I can see that stupid motherfucker now. Come on, proud FBA. I'm already knowing how these motherfuckers get down. I'm already knowing how these motherfuckers get down, man. Shit. That's why she can't stand that motherfucker. Once again, and thanks Cynthia K for the cash out. Once again, man, make sure y'all hit the like button and please support the platform by either hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, or either hitting the cash app or super chat. It's all good in the field, cause we gonna be here and we gonna let it be known that Karmelo didn't come from no fucked up ass home. You know, Karmelo and them came from Baton Rouge, man, just trying to find, just find their way. But one thing's for certain, y'all. Man, you don't know who the devil gonna send. I mean, you just never know who the devil gonna send your way. Well, yeah, Jeff a wild boy, but you know what? Jeff conning the fuck out of them white boys. Jeff got down there shit 700,000 out these motherfuckers. Huh. Shit, Jeff like shit. Yeah, I ain't got Austin here, but I got $700,000 here. Why you like me? Tell me why you like me. What I do? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Why you like me? Man, it's been allegedly it's been said that now this was said from one of the viewers. So $1.9 million went up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That motherfucker, shit, that motherfucker like, man, fuck Austin. That bitch broke my arm anyway, man. Fuck that motherfucker. Shit. We got some haters in the building. Boy, I'm telling you, my family always hating, man. God damn. Ooh, Lord, my family is something else. But no, for real though. Man, these people gotta be not just the Metcalfs though. You know, not just the Metcalfs though, man. Just all these motherfuckers, man. All these motherfuckers gotta be put in their place. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen a lot of videos where, you know, brothers getting into it with, you know, racist or just prejudice. As there's a difference, prejudice and racist. I really think shit all the same, but there's a difference. But man, I see more black women getting into it, these white women, you know what I'm saying, more than I see anybody, you know, out there. Because, man, the thing about it, man, motherfuckers think they can just come do and say some shit to you and think you just supposed to sit there and just take that shit and then don't say nothing or don't do nothing about it. But, boy, I tell you, shit, from what I've been noticing, boy, y'all black women, y'all got some patience. Because, boy, I would have been motherfucking kicking one of them goddamn women up in their ass with all the shit they be doing. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. Really disturbing. But we're the ones that's, you know, always, you know, mean and violent and out of character and you know, looked at as a villain and all this type of shit. No, man. No, it'd be the other way around, boy. And the sad part about it is the media did the most damage to Karmelo Anthony than any one of them goddamn Metcalfs did. Let me say this again, y'all. The media did more damage to Karmelo Anthony than either one of them goddamn Metcalfs did. Or them lying ass 20 witnesses. Friends, 20 friends. Shit. Boy, you talking about paint a motherfucker to be a monster. Boy, they painted that motherfucker to be Godzilla. And they didn't give two fucks about doing it either, man, putting that bad image out there about that boy. And see, like I said, you know, anybody with common sense would have asked themselves, why would a young male, I don't care if they were black or white or whatever the fuck, you know, what they could have been green or purple, but why would anybody, I mean anybody, y'all, throw their whole life away for some dirty ass motherfucking white boys? A month away from graduation, already taking college courses. Why would anybody throw their motherfucking life away behind them motherfuckers? Why would they want to just be fighting and be aggressive? You know, like Hunter say, yeah. He was aggressive and talking reckless and high intensity. Man, you sound like that dumbass coach that you got coaching you. Can't even spell intensity, but he sure using them words. Meanwhile, when he talking, Megan over there grilling his ass to death, trying to make sure that he don't fuck up, cause stupid is, stupid does. He trying to make sure he don't fuck up because, man, I'm telling you, you know, we know him. The motherfucker, you know, he's a fuck up. Hunter, aka Screech, from Saved by the Bell. That's who the fuck he was. Screech. And Austin was Biff. Austin was Biff from Back to the Future, and Hunter is Screech. Remember what the motherfucker said? She said, "Yeah, they twins, but they are very different. They are not like each other in any way." Yeah, motherfucker walking around here trying to be Biff and shit. Y'all know who Biff was. Remember, Biff was the motherfucker on Back to the Future that was whooping Michael J. Fox ass. Boy, I be coming over some shit, Donna. Yeah, we gonna call that motherfucker Biff. Yeah, you dumb jock. Y'all is crazy, man. Y'all is funny as fuck. But yeah, man. Yeah. Like Jeff say, shut up, you fucking cunt. Get in there and make that pizza, bitch. Shit. Boy, I'll tell you, man, this shit ain't no good, man. This shit ain't no good, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. What up, Tony? Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Oh, what's up, Tori? Oh, my God, man. Hey, you know what, though? Hey, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. I love to have fun on here, man, but we gotta support the channel, man. We gotta get it. I got a goal up, I think, for 5 super chats, man. We gotta hit that goal, no doubt. We gotta hit that goal, though. We gotta hit the goal. But yeah, we go. So make sure y'all support, man. Send the super chat so we can get them little goals in, man. I think it's on like 5 of them, y'all. But no, we gonna call that motherfucker sitting around here trying to be Biff and shit, you know. I say, boy, that shit is real, man. That shit is real in the field. But we can't. I love the fact that we surprised them, y'all. We surprised them, and what I mean by that is that they thought after they gave Karmelo them 35 years, and they didn't know, bro. That shit, when that shit hit Karmelo, that shit hit us too, man. That shit hit a nigga soul. That shit hit a nigga soul, man. Shit, baby was like, man, I can't even talk about this shit. I can't even watch this shit no more, man, because that shit hurt. As a woman, from a woman's point of view, you know what I'm saying? Listen to that shit, saying, you know, one of these black boys, man, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, I can only imagine. I know most of the women, y'all have sons in here that's you know, was teenagers once before or are teenagers now. So I understand that, you know what I'm saying, the effect that it has on y'all. That's why I say, man, Kayla, you know, Karmelo dad, you can say whatever you want to say about him. You can say whatever you want to say about him, man. But that shit took boy, that shit took a lot of soul searching, y'all. a lot of soul searching, a lot of patience, a lot of tears, a lot of headaches. I can only imagine. And look, as a man, as a black father, you think you didn't, did what you supposed to did, man. You done found you a wife. You done started a family. You doing everything that I hate to say this about us, fellas, but I gotta go there I gotta go there, fellas. I gotta go there. Don't hate me, fellas. Just let me cook. We've been fucking up for a long time, man. If you can lay down with this woman and have kids with her and move in the house with her and do all this dumbass shit, then, man, you need to marry that woman, man, and do what you're supposed to do for your family, man. Even if you ain't the breadwinner, nigga, long as you fucking there, being supportive in other ways. I mean, feel that, man. Feel that, bro. Yeah, we been fucking up for a long time, man. And then when you see a couple that's trying to do the right thing, then some shit like this happen, man, that's fucking torture, bro. You even find yourself doing the most unbelievable thing that you didn't think you would ever do. And that's questioning God, man. Why the fuck this happened to me? Oh, I got a super chat here from Tori. Tori say, man, fuck these haters. No. Tori say, keep cooking, love the common sense. You know them other folks ain't got no sense, not even the common kind. Yeah. Yeah, and thank you, Tori, for the super chat, man. Young lady. Y'all make sure y'all follow Tori up, man, and support the channel. So that means we got 4 more super chats to go, huh? But Tori, only thing I'm saying is, though, them people, they in that jury, Collin County as a whole, from the prosecution to the judges to the lawyer, all that shit. This shit was plotted, planned, and strategized. They knew exactly what they were going to do. I wouldn't even be surprised if, the people that they had in there on that jury, they already knew they was going to be there. Because they made it like they made it like that. They painted that picture. Remember, we won in the courtroom. And then this motherfucker gonna come out and say, yeah, the only regrets I have is not having cameras in the courtroom. Man, fuck you and your motherfucking mama. You knew exactly what your punk ass was doing. Then they was up, probably playing golf on a Sunday. After they done gave Karmelo that time, and probably out there drinking a couple beers and all that type of dumbass shit. Hey, Judge, you know what'll really piss them niggers off? You know what'll really piss them niggers off, Judge? If we release the video, let's release it on the day they think they got free. I'll be damned. Man, we can't, this shit here is so important, y'all. We can't take no more L's. Because week before it was Cyrus. Then you come back and hammer Karmelo. And then you sit up there and come back, go ahead back down south in the dirty south and say, motherfucker, oops, my bad. I thought your black ass was stealing some Pampers for your newborn baby. And take that baby boy up out of here. Yeah, man, we've been taking some L's. No, Endo, I'm not hilarious. I'm being for real. I'm dead serious, man. These motherfuckers, they've been shitting on us left and right. They've been shitting on us left and right. But we gonna have to do our part, fellas. We gonna have to do our part. These women, shit, they own it. They own it. These women own it. I get it though. There is a different type of, love given from a mother versus that father. I get it. But them motherfucking women on it, boy, they ain't, yeah. They on the front line. They sure did. They've been shitting on our ass left and right, man. You kind of wonder and ask yourself, that's right. That's right. That's right. But you ask yourself, you actually say bars. You ask yourself though, man, which one was worse? How do you compare the two? For these bitches to have the fucking audacity to say not guilty to Mr. Chow. To Mr. Chow. Yeah, I think we are due. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's the reason I think that dream team said, you know what, fuck this shit, man. Enough is enough, man. We gotta step up. We gotta go ahead and do what we gotta do. Because you can see the writing is on the wall. Me personally though, Mr. Chow ain't have a good lawyer. That motherfucker ain't have shit. Mr. Chow ain't have no fucking good lawyer. I don't give a fuck, man. Goddamn Moses wasn't supposed to get Mr. Chow off that shit, baby. Moses couldn't get him off that shit. They chased that man for 130, the little boy for 130 yards. I don't care what lawyer you had. I don't care what fucking, I don't care if it was Johnny Cochran. This motherfucker chased this little boy 130 yards and shot him dead in the back. Or just shot him. I don't give a fuck where he shot him in. He shot him, period. Hell yeah, Moses couldn't have got that man shit. Telling you what's real. Man, I'm not. Are you slow? They didn't give a fuck because he had a good attorney. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just, baby, I ain't trying to hear that dumb shit you talking right now. Having a good lawyer had nothing to do about Mr. Child getting off. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck about no goddamn lawyer. Shit. I don't know what news you looking at, man. And I don't give a fuck about
this. Can you answer one question? Was Mr. Child found guilty or not guilty?
What the fuck that supposed to mean? We know what he was found.
Was Mr. Child, well then, that means he had a good lawyer. He had a mixed jury, and he was found. Those lawyers did what they were supposed to do. Karmelo did not have a good attorney, and all it needs, if he could have got, if Karmelo's attorneys could have got one reasonable doubt, all it took was one jury. And I'm sorry, Karmelo had a weak attorney.
Baby, I really do respect and got love for you, but I done got dumber listening to that bullshit that just came out your mouth.
He had a weak attorney. He should have got that child moved to a different county, and he should have called BS when um, they excluded those three black females for being teachers. We know why he was out, but they kept the Hispanic that was a teacher on there. So that's why it's going to get overturned. It's just going to take some time. He just had a weak ass attorney. I'm sorry. He had a weak attorney. All he needed was one.
But what you said, but you were talking about child.
Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Was Child found guilty or not guilty?
It didn't even matter, baby.
He was found not guilty. Why?
And you think it was because of the
Because
attorney?
because the attorneys raised reasonable doubt. They put he planted some seeds that there was reasonable doubt that yeah, he was trying to protect his son's life, and that was Mr. Child and the son's story.
Oh,
And the jury believed it. And that's all
they did.
Carmelo's attorney had to do was reasonable doubt. And if I was that, I mean, not saying I'm an attorney, but Eddie's lies, he should have pointed out Eddie's lies. What did they what and that video, even though it was after the fact, somebody threw something in the trash can, then that same person went took something out of the trash can. That to me, no, there was something. What was in that trash can? Why didn't the police do that? What investigate that? That's reasonable doubt. That attorney he saw all that. That attorney saw that video more times than we did, and that was shit in the back. Why did he run up and over? That looked weird. Why didn't he run straight down? He didn't run straight down because he was blocked. He had a weak attorney. That attorney was supposed to tell that story that he was blocked in.
Why would he tell the story when the fix was already in for Karmelo?
But I'm saying
why would he tell that story, baby?
I'm just pointing out to you. You keep talking about Mr. Chow was found not guilty because Mr. Chow had an attorney fighting for him. We all know that Karmelo's attorney is trash. I read good things about that attorney. I thought, they said, hey, he's a very good attorney, but now, it's easy to make money.
Like I said,
the attorney was just trash. I'm not even an attorney, and see, I'm looking at, like I said, we looking at this video over and over. Me and my family, stuff, just from that one weekend I was home, just looking at stuff that looked just out of place, and then looking at the Texas law for first degree murder, it don't even fit. First degree is premeditated. That means Karmelo went there with that utility tool with the intention of killing of unaliving somebody. That's not what happened. So how did you lose that? So the fix was in. I'm sorry that you got them tethers on there that I don't care. They talk about, it was not an all white jury. Them tethers, they don't care about black folks. And this was a good kid. He didn't do a good job humanizing Karmelo. And I know the fix was in, but it was just he just had a weak attorney.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that with this dream team, I'm hoping that they saw some stuff and they gonna get him off. And there's no doubt in my mind, since they're taking the case pro bono, they're gonna get it overturned. I just hate, that the young man got to sit in prison behind that, and the fact that they shaved his head, and then you got the daddy Metcalf,
that's fine.
And making all this money. I don't. Yeah.
Because Karmelo gonna be just fine. You know why? Because when he go to school and finish his classes and get his education, he gonna be defending people that got fucked over like he did. So I'm not worried about that. But I hear what you had to say. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is, right?
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me read this comment. Baby, say some Auntie Tom. What does that mean? Home.
They saying you saying some Auntie Tom shit.
Whatever. You can kiss my black
That's
ass.
what they saying.
How am I saying some Auntie Tom shit? I'm just telling you what's.
But like Blueski said though, Child won because evidence shown he did not shoot Cyrus. His son did. Okay. Now I can go with that as far as that, situation, but I mean, I don't agree with really none of the shit right now. I just think that the laws just don't apply to us. What up, Big Pressure?
Shut up, B Pressure. What the hell are you talking about? Go back to Mississippi. Shut up.
All right. But I will say this here, though. The push for demand to get this on a national stage where, you know, they can go in and show boy,
I
shut
watched
the
I
fuck up.
watched Nick at night. She took notes at Kennedy. That's how I know. And there were several people that took notes that reported on what was said in the trial. That's how I know.
Uh, well, I just know that it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to try to use to justify them, to try to justify them not being able to, uh, you know, have a retrial or things they're going to say or this and that there. It's going to be interesting. Once again, it's going to be some bullshit that, you know, fits their narrative and how they their way of thinking. See, this is what pisses me off about you know, the Mayo community. They if you go to a basketball game, all you hear is rap music, R&B music. You see the fans dressed like, you know, the urban communities. But then you'll get in a setting where you want to act like you're you know, this is for Brian said, just like Jeff Metcalf. You want to act like, you know, you know, politically correct, and you know you're well mannered, and you're well spoken, and you're well educated, and that ain't even close to the truth. Because they act like they don't understand, but they bite off everything that we do. Anything that we do, they use it. They dress like us. They talk like us. They walk like us. They try to do everything like us. So for them saying that they don't understand this or that language, the language barrier may be different, or the way they comprehend things, that I call bullshit.
Okay, at Blue Ski 2.
Okay, okay, we can't
Brady
do that.
violation. That's a gun violation. It's the Batson challenge because they allowed the reason that they struck the 3 black jurors was because they were educators, but they allowed that Hispanic educator on there. So that's one of the first. That's what they plan on asking a mistrial for. That's one of the elements. I do know that. Um, so it's not Brady. Brady, I think, has to do with gun rights.
You know what, Big Pressure? Let me tell you something. Anybody can be bought. Anybody can be bought. You say Brian Steele would have went to jail with Melo before he let them railroad him. Like, man, do you see? That's what kills me about y'all, man. We look at a fucking YSL trial with some rap ass niggas. He putting on a show with this other white boy as a judge and these other prosecutors and these white boy. Oh, that was a show, homeboy. This trial here is racially motivated. This that shit, choose a side type of shit. Brian Steele wouldn't have did shit. Him too can be bought. He can be bought too. He could have did the same thing that Mike Howard did to Karmelo. I just don't like, you know, once again putting faith in these white boys, man, like they motherfucking heaven sent. They're not. Maybe I just got a fucked up way of thinking. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I got a fucked up way of thinking, huh?
At Bluesky, I'm not understanding when you say a Brady violation. I looked it up. What did the prosecution fail to disclose?
Look, proud FBA, y'all talk. Hey, yeah, baby, y'all talk about that in the chat, please. And look, proud FBA.
You shut up.
That's
This is my
why.
show. You don't
That's
tell me
why.
how to run my show.
All right. That's why. That's why I said in the beginning, y'all. I said if you go and look at the placement of where they so-called found that utility tool, that motherfucker was just sitting up under the bench like somebody placed it there. You know, it
Illa,
wasn't like it slid over here and it was way down here somewhere. Man, that motherfucker was
Illis,
sitting right up under the damn bench.
Illis.
Yes.
Go back and watch No Captivity with Freezy and Neek at Night. Neek at Night said that the defense said that Carmelo admitted that he had the knife and he threw it. So I just don't like when we make stuff up.
Well, who's to say that it wasn't no other knives out there?
They said that during the
Fuck
trial.
they. I'm asking you, who said it wasn't no other knives, baby?
That was not brought up during the trial. That's why I said we don't know what was in the trash can. That would have been questions I would have asked.
I think we all would have asked them, but it wasn't meant for us to ask them because they didn't want us to see it. Remember, it wasn't no cameras. Remember, we couldn't even see the film. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just not
What
understanding why
you're
y'all
doing,
be taking the
what
words of
you're
these
doing,
white
I'm just
folks.
telling you what you're doing. You're speculating. And in a court of law, you're not allowed to speculate. And that is what you're doing. What
I'm
if?
not in the
What if?
courts.
Why this? That's what I'm saying. You're speculating.
I'm not speculating.
Yes, you are.
I'm giving reasonable doubt,
No, you still speculating.
baby.
What?
You all right today?
Are you all right?
I'm just fine. Can I get back to my show, please?
I'm helping you, fam.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm
No,
trying to
you're
keep
not.
you.
Cause y'all
I'm
don't think.
trying to
Y'all
keep
don't think. Y'all don't think
No,
like I think.
no, because you
This
keep
ain't
going
court,
squirrel,
man.
squirrel. You keep going squirrel. Look over here. Don't look. I don't. That's that. You
This is not court, baby.
understand that, but you can't keep throwing. Oh, squirrel! Look. Oh, there's another squirrel. I don't like that. That annoys me. All right, I guess I'll just go sign off and watch something else. I
Okay.
guess. I guess I'll call my boyfriend.
That nigga gonna catch hell tonight. But
Bye.
but big pressure. You talking about Brian Steele the GOAT. You act like Brian Steele can't be bald either. This a whole different case than these rap niggas. Salute the baby, y'all. I know what she was doing. She was playing Devil Happiness. Devil Happiness. This shit racially motivated though, man. But I think right now, with what Karmelo has right now, man, we just gotta hope and pray that, you know, once they do what they need to do, that they will be, safe and out of harm's way. Cause one thing I done learned about, uh these cases like this, man, these people, man. Say it again, Wild 23. They ain't hear you. But these cases, right? Um, you have these guys come out like what's his name? Jake Lane. Jake Lane come out, man, and threaten out. Honestly, that should be the main reason why Carmelo should get another case. Jury tampering. You can't be out there, man, talking about, man, Carmelo walk up out of here, man. I'm a take his head off. What's up, Lady Hawk? You can't be doing that, man. That's women witness intimidation. witness tampering, all that type of shit. This motherfucker talking about he gonna blow a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. That alone should get Karmelo another fucking trial. But boy, when this thing made all the head news and top of the line news and this and that, it's up. And to be honest, when Baby and Bluesky were talking about the Brady violations and all that type of shit, man, that attorney did all that bullshit, bro, on purpose, man. Cause they knew Karmelo was gonna appeal the situation, the decision. They knew that. They knew that. But that motherfucker did that shit on purpose, man. What they say? I'm gonna do just enough to get by. I'm gonna do just enough to get by. But y'all know, I can't even front though. Y'all remember the little reel with the older white woman say he fell on it. That boy fell on that. Man, I believe that shit 1,000 wow. I believe that shit 1,000 wow. That's why I say, boy, it's gonna be some you know. Yeah, man. The old lady, I can't think of the what the real is, but she was like, yeah, Karmelo ain't never touched that boy. The boy fell on it, fell on the object or whatever she said, something like that. But check this out, man. We finna move on right quick, man. I gotta go here because um Pastor Eli said a lot of things that really, was very informative. He said a lot of things that were very informative. And he said that for all y'all, that are trolls and that be on that bullshit, he said, man, I already made that call down there. I used to run the joint. Karmelo gonna be just fine. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. Man, God will use us, man, as a vessel, man, for assignment, man, that we not even prepared for. And we know Karmelo wasn't prepared for this or even thought about this, ever happening. Just like the parents said, man, you do everything right. You do everything right, man. You provide, you love, you hug, you go to work, you put food on the table, roof over your head. You teach, you discipline, you know, you pray. And for a split second, man, your life can just go upside down. But I do believe that, man, that my higher power, the God that I pray to, he knew Karmelo was he was built for this hill. He was built for it. Everybody can't do it, man. I know some grown men that can't even do 1 hour just sitting in in the holding cell, you know what I'm saying, till you get bonded out. Just think about a motherfucker telling you you got 35 years. Then you got this punk ass motherfucking lawyer, Mike Howard, hugging on you, trying to console you, and you was part of the motherfucking plan too. Hoe ass motherfucker. Just think about that, man. This motherfucker was trying to console the young brother. Hugging on him. Hugging on him. And was part of the motherfucking setup. Some crazy shit, boy. You know, now, before I play this video and talk about some of the things Bishop talked about, let me tell y'all something. I didn't understand then, but I understand now. So what are you talking about, Illis? I didn't understand when Mama used to call and tell me to get my ass home. Make sure I come home straight after basketball practice or band practice. Make sure I let her know, where I'm going, you know what I'm saying? And keep her in the loop, you know what I'm saying, where I'm going, just in case something happens, she can know where I'm at. This at 15, 16 years old. Now I understand. Man, there used to be so much stuff going on down in Louisiana. Things we didn't even pay attention to. For real, Wild 23. I understand now, y'all. I understand. And if you had a mother that did those things, then you had a damn good ass mother. You had a great mother. One who cared and loved you. Because if they ain't never even asked that question or tell you that, then they ain't care. Yeah, before them street lights come on, you had to be in the house. Well, like I say, I understand. A lot of that come with maturity. A lot of it come with experience. A lot of it come with age. The learning. But to sit up there and understand, we understand. We understood the assignment because we didn't see anything negative, you know what I'm saying, coming from this family and this boy. We didn't see anything negative. We didn't see the the weed smoke all in there, the pants sagging down, we seen a father that came to that press conference, man, with his belt on, with his shirt tucked in, looking like a gentleman. We seen a young lady come in looking like a mother. So we knew we had to ride, man. We got to ride. But we tired though, man. We tired. And like I say, growing up down south, it's a lot of things that I seen back then that I often sometimes think about. The only thing I say to myself is, man, God, thank you for saving me. Thank you for watching over me. Because there's a lot of times that I know I could have been in that same situation. Please make sure y'all hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Also, if you want to donate or support the channel, you're feeling generous today, please hit the Cash App, or you can send a super chat, or you can hit me on PayPal. And those are ways that you can support the channel. Crazy world out here, man. But now I understand, though. Check the bishop out.
It's known for convicting majority.
And we're going to get to that.
Okay.
But the lawyer, right?
The lawyer.
How did he get this attorney?
I don't think his daddy told me, and they getting on his daddy. A lot of people coach his daddy to pick. Them folks are not from here. They're not from Dallas. Hey, get this lawyer. This is a good lawyer. And I think, I'm being honest, I think the lawyer tried to fight the case, but I don't think he did a good job. Because if he did a good job, even on the sentence arrangement, he should have called me as a character witness. He could have called the school teacher. He could have called people that know this young man.
Now, let me ask y'all something. Bishop said that he think the lawyer tried to fight the case, but he just didn't do a good job. Do y'all agree with that? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that, and put a 2 if you don't. And like he said, man, they from Baton Rouge. They from Baton Rouge, man. They don't know the layout of the land, the law of the land, where they were living at. But Bishop said he thought that the lawyer tried to fight the case, but he just didn't do a good job. I think Bishop was just sitting there. I think he was just saying that, man, because I don't think he put up a fight. I don't even think he put on the gloves.
Everybody know the mother gonna say, have mercy on my son. He didn't even try to put enough thoughts in the people's mind to at least make a decision on, should we get this boy 35 years? There's nothing to convince them. They already came in there thinking that we ain't finna let him get away. Right. That's why they picked a jury with no blacks on it.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about. So his daddy got him the lawyer. When he got the lawyer, how did daddy get the money for the lawyer? Did it come through donations or
there were people fundraising?
I hate when we do that. Why does it matter where you got the money from? Why does it matter? You didn't pay for the lawyer. Why does it matter where they got the funds from? I just don't understand that, why that is such a you know, a big deal. Shouldn't even matter. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, the lawyer he did a 360 with a full twist with no splash. Give him a 10 for that dive.
You know, they seen a black kid that people felt that did give. It might be white scared, but they felt like something don't make sense. It don't add up.
Right.
If this kid is under 10, nobody that got a good heart gonna condemn him for being on a tent when it's raining.
Right.
Nobody gonna condemn him because he sat there and didn't listen to another kid.
Right. So we getting in there, but I'm trying to set the whole scenery as far as like the father and far as like the case, so people watching this can understand.
Mhm.
Right. So he get the lawyer, right? Was there any problems? Like, 'cause I know now they're saying he shouldn't have got that lawyer. Was anybody saying that during the time when he got the lawyer?
Oh, I did. I'm gonna be honest. I talked to his dad.
Right.
I told him to get Heath Harris,
Right.
a black lawyer that's able to beat murder cases. I
Right.
begged him. I plead with him. So that's why. But I don't knock him from the decision he made, because the first person that he felt like helped him, named Dominique Anderson, the young black guy that walked out with him in the court.
Right.
He did help him. My partner, my pastor friend, got him out of jail, named Corey Tony. No limit bail bond is the one that got him out when he couldn't make the bond.
Right. And how much was it for him to get out?
I don't know. I think it was $1 million. Then it got down to 250,000. A black judge, and they got mad at her for lowering his.
But see, check this out, y'all. This another problem, right? With everything that went down, right? With everything that went down, I just think, like, why shit on the father off of his decision that he made, which attorney that he went with, now knowing that he didn't know, or put it this way, y'all. If you ain't never been in no trouble, you ain't never been in any type of situation where you need, some for child support, some for what, a speeding ticket, or whatever it may be, man. That's a totally different ball game than going to find a criminal defense lawyer. You in a whole nother level then. And when you think you done made the best decision for your family, or you done asked, and thought you have made a good decision, or making a good decision, for the benefit of your son, or and then here come the world, shitting on you, man. Now, from what I understood, from what Karmelo dad was saying, he was like, man, when he did go talk to a black attorney, shit, they was referring him to other attorneys, because they didn't want to take the case, or they was trying to crack him upside the head, 100,000 just to come talk to me and all that type of stuff. I mean, come on, man. And once again, that's why I think the dream team that's been assembled they doing what they're doing, what they doing because of the simple fact because they know how slime ball this game is. I said it's a dirty game, man. Everybody got something to say. Wish I coulda. Wish they should have did this here. Man, how you know and you ain't never been in that type of situation before? This ain't no divorce attorney, child support attorney. How do you know that you picking somebody that that's good for you or good for your case that you done met in 1 hour? Crazy, man. Crazy, 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 man.
Is bond
And they got him
down
out.
and got him out.
And how long was he out before he went back to court?
A year.
So he was out. So the whole time he was out, he's come to the church. You guys.
No, he didn't go out. He couldn't go nowhere. His dad came, but he couldn't go nowhere because he was on a house arrest.
Right.
But
so what was that conversation like when he told you? Did he just tell you, no, I just can't change this lawyer?
Well, no. I was telling him he was going off people who was already in his ear before I got to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He trusted them. He felt like they were giving him positive information, but I didn't. I said, man, O.J. Simpson had 10 lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Other people have more than one lawyer. You go into a county that everybody don't think the same way. The more lawyers you have on your team, they gonna catch some that you might not catch.
Right.
Because you didn't catch the fact that when these kids came and testified against him, they said he touched him. Some say he grabbed him. You didn't put enough evidence out there to show the jury that they lying.
Right.
You didn't put it.
And see that's another thing, like I say, that's gonna be brought up, y'all. Forensics, just the whole sitting arrangement. Just all that. I just think that right now, Karmelo, he's I don't say he should be in good spirits or whatever, but I think he's doing better than ever before, man. Just knowing that, some people don't get a second chance. Some people don't get an opportunity. Maybe this was, a calling, man. You know what I'm saying? But the rules still remains the same, y'all. I don't care who you are. Don't put your hands on me. And for y'all that don't understand that, in black folks' terms, don't be punching me. Don't be hitting me. That's why I think, using sentences, man. Using when you get around a certain crowd, using that, I want to say that language or that, because when you say putting your hands on me, they take that a whole different way. We know what it means. Black folks, we know what that means. So when you start talking about race and all this type of stuff, yeah, everything is with race. Everything is with race. It's the whole nine, man. We talk, our swagger, looks. Shit, it's so bad, man. You know, we can't even wear our hair a certain way. Degrade you and tell you to cut your hair before you can do this wrestling match or this damn tennis match or whatever. Shit's crazy out here, y'all. Shit's crazy. And man, I'm gonna drop the link. And if anybody want to come up for a second, that's cool. If not, you know what? I think we done covered a lot, man. We know where we headed in this case. This will be televised. You know, like Judge Roach said, he say, yeah. My biggest regret is not, having this televised for transparency and all that. Man, you know exactly what you were doing. You done had people go and say they seen that videotape, that tape out there at what it's called, ISD or whatever it's called out there in Frisco. How does one tape look different from the other? One footage look different from the other one? How does that happen? How does that happen? The link is dropped also too. I dropped the link in the chat. We got to just face it. Some people said racism ended when Obama got in office. Man, that shit intensified. When Obama was in office, man, white folks was showing their ass. Now that you got Donald Trumper in office, they on a whole nother level. Yeah, believe that. But this case boils down to one thing only. I can beat your ass, boy. But if you swing back at me or think you're going to hit me back, you got a fucking problem. We can't have that. But Collin County, I'm trying to understand how this even go for so long. It's been a history. But still puzzles me that the knife, Karmelo allegedly used, the one that was dropped by the bleachers, the one that he definitely used against Austin. How was it not shown in court, man, as evidence? The one that he used on Austin. That weapon there. Yeah. I don't think it would have implicated Karmelo. I don't think it would have. But this is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. Exactly, Candy Girl. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. we need to see what all happened up under that canopy. You know, we need to see. Because it don't make no sense to me how y'all they just blocked out, all this commotion and all this going back and forth that they said they had, and Karmelo calling the team trash, and Karmelo saying this, and they telling Karmelo to leave 15 times and he didn't leave. Why the fuck Karmelo gotta go? Well, Austin just couldn't go and get a superior. Yeah. But once again, like I said, I've been doing this for quite some time, y'all. I done been to many track meets, and I see kids all the time going over there saying they buddies from other schools. They may have cousins or brothers or even brothers and sisters that go to different schools. They may have a girlfriend or boyfriend that go to different schools. Y'all think I'm crazy. But not for 1 second do I believe that this was over him sitting over there up underneath that dirt ass canopy. And when we find out what this shit really stemmed from, which we will, then you're gonna hear everybody say, man, that's what I said. What up, boss lady? Can't tell me that they didn't know of each other. I seriously highly doubt that shit. They're in the same district. Even if they didn't play each other, they still knew of each other. Both of them play defense. Karmelo was first team. Austin was second team. But Hunter said that Austin should have been first team. We all know that, he should have been first team. Yeah. What up, G?
Good evening, everybody.
What up with it, man?
I don't believe they told him 15 times to leave. I don't believe this whole story they trying to spin anyway.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
it was over him sitting under a canopy. I don't even believe that story. I don't believe Karmelo stabbed him.
Yeah. This is what I heard. This ain't me. Yeah, who was counting? That's right, indoor. But check this out, though, right? From what I understand is one of the witnesses that went seen the videotape and seen them, and all that stuff, this and that. They were saying that the paramedics were working on Austin, not necessarily for the alleged stab wound. They saying that he went into some type of cardiac arrest. I heard that story, but I don't know if anyone else heard that story. But yeah, I'm gonna drop it one more time, boss lady, and after that, I ain't gonna let nobody else. I ain't gonna drop it no more after that. I shouldn't even be dropping it, huh? So once Hunter get in that courtroom, Carmelo's dream team, yeah, Hunter will have to get up on that stand. That's for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
He gonna have to get on that stand this time.
No doubt.
He gonna have to get on that stand this time. But yeah, that's one of the situations I heard that, that they was working on Austin that way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Man, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves tonight, man. I need y'all to make sure y'all hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. Also, need you to make sure that you support the platform by hitting the super chat or hitting Cash App or PayPal or simply hitting the like button. Now I'm gonna let you come up, man. Get your shit off, and then I'm about to get you off. OG, man, I'm gonna drop you down, brother.
Go ahead, do that.
All right, thanks, man.
Yo.
What up with it? You got a couple minutes. What's up with it?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, you loud and clear.
Oh, shit, I can't hear you.
All right. But yeah, man. This case is something else, man. But like I say, it's what the old folks say, to come out in the wash. I think that's where we at right now. It'll come out in the wash. It'll come out in the wash. But man, we've been on here for 2 hours, man. Y'all know how I rock, man. So definitely enjoyed y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, free Karmelo Anthony. Prayers to him and his family. And the other content creators out here, you got Lakeisha, you got Freezy, you got House of Hypocrites with Hound Man. Those I stay in contact, peeping nails out, their content out, and man, support the platform. That's the only way that we're gonna keep it being able to put this story out here, keep Karmelo name alive, and keep it pushing. Let them know, man, we ain't just fading out like we normally have done. We can't fade out, because this could have been, one of our sons, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, Karmelo is our son, our nephew, and just unfortunately, believe it or not just in Texas, not just in Texas. We got Jeff Metcalfs. We got, boys like Hunter and boys like Austin was. I mean, hey, we have that in every state, every city that it is here in this country, America. And unfortunately, the rule of thumb is keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. What's up, Auntie Fee? Keep your hands to yourself. That's what it all boiled down to, man. Don't try to bully people. Like I said, these motherfuckers thought they were Biff. They've been watching too much of that Back to the Future shit, thinking that they Biff. Sad what, case that somebody lost their life, but you can't go around thinking that you run shit all the time. You can't do that. What's up with it? You can't do that, man. You can't be around acting like you run shit. But Hunter boy. Oh, Hunter boy. What mistake were you talking about, man? I wonder, y'all, what mistake was Hunter talking about? Well, you know what, Big Pressure? I don't know. I don't know. But I know one thing. I think some of these people are right. They say, Illis, man, you just rolling with Karmelo because he a black young boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It be like that sometime, man. It be like that sometime. I know what they did. I seen what they did. They told me what they did. They sure did. Not just in Karmelo case, but in a couple cases I done seen them hide evidence. I seen what them sick motherfuckers did in the OJ trial too. When you had Mark Furman them up there, admitting to being a fucking racist. So yeah, it be like that sometime. What else, Sister Van? They stay on code, I'm gonna stay on code. And that's just the way it is, man. You know the real reason though for me though, y'all? Serious business. I done seen and heard of so many stories where these sick motherfuckers have kidnapped young black girls and have did things to them and then unalived them and left them like they was trash. I haven't forgot. So you can call me whatever you want to call me. You can say that I'm, an ignorant son of a bitch. Call me whatever you want to call me. But I remember what they did. Shit. It was funny how motherfucker told George Zimmerman, punk ass, leave that boy alone. Leave him alone. We'll be there to take care of it if there's a problem. Doing typical white boy shit. Fucking with a nigga and he just trying to go home and get on the phone, eat some goddamn Skittles for his high and motherfucker drink some goddamn tea. Young brother gone. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. I think motherfucker just supposed to just, forget and forgive. Just like Jeff said. Talking about Karmelo and them parents. Well, I haven't heard no apology come. Who the fuck are you? What makes you think that they owe you a fucking apology? This ain't the slave days. Us niggas gonna fight back. This ain't the slave days. Us niggas don't have to fucking apologize to you bitch ass motherfuckers. For what? Every time you look around, a motherfucker apologizing. That shit is over with, man. And to have the audacity to get up there and talk about motherfuckers on welfare and food stamps and all this sort of type of dumbass shit this motherfucker was saying, man, this just ain't him. A lot of motherfuckers talk like that, man. Want a motherfucker to apologize. Apologize for what? They ain't had nothing to do with this shit. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Black folks will forgive. We'll forgive. We'll pray with you, pray for you. Boy, that shit don't happen on the other side. Man, listen. I one content creator, she was trying to raise money before the Dream Team was coming up. You know, people donating. You know, trying to get some cash come in for the family and all that. Man, don't you know these people came and shut that shit down? Why? Just evil, man. Evil. Evil, man. Yeah, Mark Furman. Yeah, I was saying that. When the motherfucker admitted to being a goddamn racist, a goddamn Ku Klux Klanman. Then you got the president of the United States of this America. He steady motherfucking putting that fucking division and racist shit out here. Which ain't no division or no racist shit out here. Man, that shit been out here. This shit been alive. This shit been well. This shit been brewing. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing but the date. Tomorrow be the motherfucking 28th. Ain't nothing changed. Same shit. Nothing has changed. I wonder how many brothers down there in Collin County that's locked up that ain't did shit or shouldn't have got the time that they gotten down there. That's been locked up for 100 years. But I haven't forgot y'all. I haven't. So, you know, I don't care what nobody say about me or my point of view on things or how I'm not being fair at the situation. Man, it ain't never been fair around these parts, man. It ain't never been fair. But what you see out of Jet Metcalf, that's about 80% of motherfucking white men. Believe that. What you see with Jeff Metcalf is about 80% of white men in America. This is their way of thinking. And the words OG will say, man, it's in their culture. Yeah, I seen that, baby. Yeah, I seen that. But man, I don't know, y'all. Just know, man, I appreciate y'all. And thanks for the support. Thanks for the love, man. I definitely enjoyed y'all. And shit, you know how we rock over here. We'll be back. But until then, man, y'all hold it down. And free Mello.
Just got a call, they say the little homie done passed away. So many kids dying now, I don't know what to say. Asking God to save my sons before they all gone. Cause that would make the hood strong. This mama crying now cause she don't know what's her way. I been dying in the hood every other day. Asking God to bless my sons before they all gone. Cause that would make the hood strong. But that would make the hood strong. But that would make the hood strong. Asking God to save my sons before they all gone. Cause that would make the hood strong. Look, my little homie just caught the charge. Yeah, be Merc one his homeboy. Just another senseless killing, now he in the system. Just another victim that don't never get different. Out here with them vultures, Lord, don't let them boys smoke us. I can't trust the cops, so I'm nervous when they approach us. Look, we just lost our team, but we still ain't shit back from jail. It hurt when nicotine died. When we lost Big B, man, I cried. This guy that called, they say the little homie done passed away. So many kids dying now, I don't know what to say. Just asking God to save my sons before they all gone. Cause that would make the hood strong. This mama crying now cause she don't know what's her way. I been dying in the hood every other day. Asking God to bless our sons before they all gone. Cause that would make the hood strong. But that would make the hood strong. But that would make the hood strong. Asking God to save my sons before they all gone. There's so many names I know I should mention. Calls I got through the years. We should call on grandparents' wisdom. Ignorance thrives when it fear. The price of ignoring what is reality is death and decay. They send drones to foreign homes, but this the home of the brave. Have you believe that our people leave? Circumstances are key. You a man, you take a stand. I lie standing with me. Communities breached, infiltrated. We're waiting for someone to save us. You were your own savior. There's power there when you claim it, so claim it.
From the famous words of Huey P. Newton, fear was not of death itself, but a death without a meaning. Therefore, these senseless killings must stop. We need to embrace our future, show our future the way, and teach them the knowledge of self, and that the knowledge is the key. Once upon a time, it was said, it takes a village to raise a child. A strong community, my community, our Booger T community, bonded by wisdom and leadership.
Damn, AC, I can keep going, man, but you know how it go, AC. You know, we got to support the channel, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no cash outs or super chats, you know, we got to get off here, man. It's a job, you know what I mean? That's how it go. It be like that. But I definitely enjoyed everybody. And I think we learned some things today, you know what I'm saying? But we got to support the platform, though.
Before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hope before I died and my whole team winning. Drinking black hit it, thank God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. Look, I'm just trying to get my bread right. So I tell them haters, yeah, fake niggas in my face like some motherfucking heads. I just gonna say my grades if they cross me, I'ma eat it. Life is just a competition every time I'm trying to beat them. Yeah, the shoes probably blue, but the t-shirt black. So the niggas full of lies. Baby, I just spit back though. I just speak my mind on this bitch like yak. Told her turn around, let me hit the beat like that. Don't trust these niggas cause you know they might sell out. Can't trust these bitches cause you know they might bail out. Bury me with some switches in my old white Lincoln. Bury me with a fifth and a half a zip of stickers. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Maybe I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping the nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching the nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping the nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these stuff.
Hey, wow, man. I'm just going to put it to you like this here, man. Yeah, it's clear. There's a lot of things I ain't even discussed, man. We'll get there. Once we start supporting, we'll get there. But yeah, I'll turn you on to it.
Mistakes, so from sometimes I repent. Man, at the world, so sometimes I just vent. Instead of chasing all my dreams, trying to ball like Michael. Stuck up in this hood like a damn white cycle. Cops pull me over, I just hope it's a test. Cause cops killing niggas, I just hope I ain't next. Look, a lot of niggas.
Hold on, man, before I get up out of here. Do you hate white people? You really want to know my answer to that? Nope. I don't hate nobody. I just like the false narratives. I dislike the way that white America betrayed black America. I dislike the fact that we don't ever give fair treatment or love or hospitality shown this way, and them boys proved it. It was raining. It was raining. So where's the compassion? Where's the empathy? Where's the Christianity? Where was it? I dislike some of your ways, man. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I grew up in southern Louisiana. I was taught, don't go across them tracks. You might not come back. So I done seen some things. Motherfucker tired. I don't hate white people. But I'm going to stand on code just like, y'all stand on code knowing that this boy ain't got no fucking business in jail. And if he did have some business in jail, it sure in the hell shouldn't have been no 35 years. Not when motherfuckers around here getting probation for stabbing motherfuckers 4-5 times. Sick of it, man. But y'all, please make sure y'all hit the like button, man, so this video can get shared. Please share the video if you can do that. Like I said, that clear picture, though, Wild 23, I got you, man. I got you. We're going to get a little bit deep into it, but I got you, man. Real talk. But y'all can support the platform if you're feeling generous by hitting the cash out, or you can hit me on PayPal, you can send super chats. But anyway, man, hey, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And, man, we all we got. Remember, black folks, my black people. Let me make sure y'all understand this shit before I get up out of here. Black folks, black people. Let me explain something to y'all. Straight up, all BS aside, bro. We don't have no friends. We don't have no friends. We don't have any allies. We don't have any allies. We don't have that. We don't have that. Ain't nobody coming with no victim mentality. It's just the honest to God truth. And just unfortunately, y'all, some white people, that they can't be, praying and talking to the same God I'm talking to. Ain't no way. There's no way in hell that you can be praying to the same God that I'm praying to. Well, peace, man. Like I say, this channel is for black people. We're going to talk about black issues. We're going to support black people over here. This might not be the channel for you. You know what I'm saying? This might not be the channel for you. So, with that being said, man, just know that, man, ain't nobody playing no games no more. We ain't playing no games. Salute the Mellow, man. Free Mellow. True that, Big Pressure. Backdoor Eddie. Backdoor motherfucking man, that Christianity, you know what? I never thought I'd hear my mother say this shit. My mother said, baby, I ain't been to church and God knows when. Start using the white man as an excuse to be a coward. Yeah, you right. Yeah, the white people that I've seen in my life, boy, they was something else, boy. Now I respect them because they let you know who they were down there in the boot. Down in Louisiana, they let you know exactly who they were. They didn't hide shit. They didn't hide shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, like I say, David Duke was my mayor. I get it. I get it. But I definitely have enjoyed y'all. And man, listen, don't let them get you. I'm out of here, y'all. Please support the platform. I'm out of here. Come on, Mars, get them up out of here. Love forever 44. Get that motherfucker up out of here.
Niggas hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Still out of east side, nigga, live it up. I'ma throw it up like a gang sign. I'ma shine in the club like it's game time. I'm the king, ain't no something for the top spot. You niggas tired running out like a shot clock. Got the bitches all on me like a hot spot. And I fire nigga up like a crock pot. Could have been dead, bitch, I know I got perk. Smoking big brother, yeah, you know this shit perk. Ay, middle finger to them niggas we done came up. Get your change up, then them niggas change up. Baby, say no surprise, niggas been fake. I guess I can't lie, them niggas been hating. Ay, niggas acting five, make a nigga clutch something. Real niggas stay quiet when they touch something. I remember times where a nigga couldn't get it. I'm just trying to shine for them niggas in my city. Ay, catch me dressing all black like an inner tube. Trying to get back on my feet like some tennis shoes. Ain't no love here, so you know how we live. Baby need milk, so you know how we get it. Ay, niggas say they got love, turn around and it's gone. Nigga one false move, nigga play like a song. Trying to hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. Them niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. For my niggas, I know they gon' step. This for Big Chop, cause I know he gon' help. If a nigga touch me,
salute the OG for the $10 cash out. Appreciate you, brother.
Now I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from them wish apartments. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. This is for the ones that believe in me. Call Slim, cause I know he gon' squeeze with me. Made a lot of bad decisions that's gon' be with me. Call Mr. Purple, cause he getting cheese with me.
Mars, why this motherfucker still in the chat?
Came a long way from them wish apartments. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. Huh? Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it the quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. Them niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in their face. Huh?
Damn, I'm out of here, y'all. And I'm about to get some mods, man. I'm about to put some of y'all mods on the list, man. I don't know what my mods were tonight. Even let that little fucker slip through the crack. But y'all be cool, man. I'm up out of here. Peace.